thing.
Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes?
Alright, I am now live. Something bad did happen. Look at me. I threw a tear.
No, I don't mind it. It's down!
I don't know if you heard me, Ryan, but I am live.
Yep, I heard you.
Yep, I'm in the light of Alfheim.
Well, you sound very low right now, Brock, so...
Yep. You want me to turn it up? Y'all think I should turn it up? Just a little bit? Alright.
Adjust it on Dylan's end if you know how to do that.
How's that? Is that better?
I guess.
Alright. I need to get me a new controller, I think.
Yeah, that's good with the onion added into it.
Yeah.
Suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Well, okay. I had a feeling you were tearing up a little bit about that Uncharted coming to an end.
Yeah, like I said, it was bittersweet. I knew it was gonna die, but I didn't know, they were gonna move on.
People were saying it died back when Lost Legacy came out, because not too many people were a fan of Lost Legacy. I liked it, and a few others, but not everyone was a fan of it.
I liked it for what it
It was good for like a standalone thing.
was. Yeah.
Because it wasn't really, I mean, it was set after Uncharted 4, but it kind of was like its own thing.
Wow. That was fun. I'll meet you on the other side. Whoa! Deer can really jump.
This controller's really pissing me off.
It's got chunks of real sausage.
Hi, Tier.
This mystic doesn't see us.
You even see too, I sent a bunch of screenshots last night to the group, Dylan, of the cocky, arrogant Prince Vegeta.
Yeah, I saw of him being Majin Vegeta, and then there's his...
Because he let his anger get the best of him, and his Saiyan pride, he's like, I wanted to fight you, Goku, because you humiliated me.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how Goku technically almost killed Beerus, because if he killed the Supreme Kai right there and then, all Super could have not happened.
Yep.
That's why you have GT about alternate timeline.
I just found it funny how he was having like his little like flip out moment where he's like, ever since I've been here on Earth, I've become soft like all you people. He's like, me with a family, when would that ever happen?
Look at this statue. These crystals.
Yeah, but then after he realized he made a mistake after how he sent how powerful Martin Boo was, he tried to fix his sin by sacrificing himself.
Yep. He kind of, in a way, almost screwed his family.
Now the light elves wear them.
Well, he technically did because Boo was hard to kill.
Even though they eventually killed him, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but it took Goku using a spirit ball and then getting pulled back to his full strength by using the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Continue.
Yep.
But anyway,
and then you even get that fusion moment too.
Yeah, actually, I don't understand. How can Martin Boo be that powerful he can destroy a dead person even though they're technically already, you know, dead? But then it turns out Beerus can do that by just hacking you out of existence. But they also damage the spiritual body, but they don't understand how.
Would you count that as something relating to Super in the game because one of the DLCs has Beerus?
Well, yeah, plus it shows Goku and Vegeta turning to their god forms in Blue. The only thing that's different is Future Trunks is part of the ritual, which does not work in the anime version, where Videl is pregnant with Gohan's child, which somehow even that works. Because it turns out you need 6 Saiyan, Pure Heart Saiyan, to turn one into a god.
Yep, which we saw in that episode.
Yeah, and somehow, not like a fetus just somehow did it. I just like, what? I'm just murring the shit out of Frieza Force so I can just level these guys up so I can max out Goku and Vegeta's upgrade 3 already. That way, blue form doesn't drain my key thing.
I like how everything was going good, like they were gonna have another tournament to win some money, and then out of nowhere that starts.
Yeah.
Another light door.
Like all that stuff from Majin Buu just starts out of nowhere.
Yep.
Do you think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, a lasting peace may have formed. Now,
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alfheim, perhaps, but not necessarily for him.
Wow. I suppose we're all entitled to walk alone, regardless of where they end.
Do you ever use the Dragon Balls to like resurrect other people besides the Frieza Force?
No, it only resurrects the bad guys you face. It doesn't include the henchmen, actually.
That's kind of stupid.
Well, what would be the point of fighting the henchmen again? Because they always just keep coming back. What would be the fucking point?
Maybe just fight them for more XP or something.
Yeah, well, you think these raid things are for in the new Power Awakened Part 2, where you can just grind a little bit so that way you just get the last upgrade for Goku and Vegeta.
That's one thing I wish they did a little bit better, the upgrade tree thing.
Now, here's the thing though, because the fifth DLC is set in the Dragon Ball timeline, the thing is though, with Goku's upgrade, will the tree still be at the upgrade it is during the one we are playing through right now, or will it be a new, different character upgrade?
I'm guessing it'll be a different character, like, upgrade thing. Like what they did with Bardock during his gameplay, he had like his own separate tree.
Last time we were here,
I'm gonna brutally murder these guys. Oh, they want to work with a dictator. This is the place.
we had to defend ourselves. But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see.
It's still kind of cool how they let you use Bardock in the free roam after you're fully done.
And for some reason they even give you the chance to use Kid Vegeta.
Yep, the arrogant prince as a child.
Still the same person, just more of a cocky bastard he was in the past.
Because he obliterated whole planets as a child.
You still hear something moving.
You even see that when you play his little story thing. He took out a whole planet on his own. Nappa was with him, but Nappa was struggling to keep up.
Yeah, and Vegeta even destroyed a bug planet on his way to Earth.
There, the central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we find our way past yet another light door.
He even talked about how he was humiliated when he had to beg Kakarot for help.
I mean, he probably begged for it all the time.
Oh, bastard!
Okay.
Your father is indeed thorough.
Ooh. More rawhide and hex over.
Limitless what? Huh? Ooh, ambition? A bit vague, innit?
Facing the wrong way. Maybe if we
Allow me to speed this up.
Dylan, would you say that Vegeta cares about Goku later on, or does he still not really care about him that much?
Not really, but he would views him as somewhat of a friend, but still works as him as a rival to hope one day to finally surpass him in a fight. Or
So they're
beat
not-
him.
So he doesn't really like care about him, he just wants to still beat him.
What's wrong?
Yeah, but he does still have somewhat respect for him, so...
Her soul is one with the light now, united by forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he said
Went inside the light of
Because the funny thing is, he's always trying to surpass Goku and he fails each time.
Decidedly not inside.
Yeah.
You must help,
I mean, you even see that in Super.
That memory is for me alone.
Yep. Well, you'll see somewhat of that in GT a little bit, but then again, that's a different
I was
story.
trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine.
Oh.
Well then,
Dang.
Broly's triptych awaits.
So,
That's how you know it's good,
Many times.
when you have a big saucy
Plagued
burp
by
like that.
constant visions. Conversation was difficult, to say the least.
One of my favorite cutscenes in this game is when you're at the light of Alfheim and you see it and you hear the music that's played and Kratos looks like he's going towards the light again. If you remember that from the last God of War game, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And Kratos and Atreus pulled him out of the light. Funny thing is, Atreus can't hear his mom, but Kratos can hear Faye. That's why he's so intrigued with the light again.
what are you doing? Father, she's gone.
Yeah.
We're almost
He was
there.
doing the father-son Kamehameha.
They changed some stuff.
Yeah.
Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many
No, I still find it funny in Dragon Ball Z Abridged when Piccolo see Gohan's trying to do that Kamehameha technique with one arm. He was like, with one arm?
We helped the wrong side.
Wait, Goku was able to fire it out of his fucking feet once during Piccolo's in the tournament match between him and Piccolo. Like, shouldn't he not be surprised? It doesn't matter if you at least still got an arm working or anybody.
Is there a right side in this world?
What shit changed?
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
Well, up with this, he dropped a gallon of SSD is like a gallon of literal.
There it is.
He's like out of the literal milk jug, and then he's like, Kami, I need you to tell me I may leave the lookout whenever you want to. Mr. Popo, you may leave the lookout. Bitch, don't tell me what to do!
Seriously, send that clip to Block so he could just have a look at it, because I think he'll just have a laugh.
Because you can even see he's sweating. Like, if you look at Mr. Popo, he's just
How can
sweating.
you tell he's sweaty? It doesn't show, it just looks like he's having a fucking meltdown.
No, he actually is sweating because you can see the drops going down his face.
No.
Fashionable.
I think we need to teach Brock about the pecking order.
What?
Yeah, I'll leave that to you.
Because Krillin was just absolutely terrified of the pecking order.
Fighting the Ace here is a thankless job, as you well know. Have we more to talk about?
Mr. Popo, just the way they portrayed him, he was just terrifying.
Well, no shit.
Hey Ryan.
If anyone looked like that, would you not shit your pants, or would you shit your pants?
Ryan.
I'd probably ask him for a cup of coffee.
You got issues.
And so do you.
Not
Yeah, but not like Mr. Brooks here.
I'll throw my ass under the bus, why don't you?
Here we have Goa's
That is what we do in this fucking group. Then we do it to you more times than anybody else.
Yes.
And you
knock
don't
it-
mind.
Unfortunately, she
knock it off every once in a while, okay?
A vision of right.
Hey, they broken, don't fix it.
Vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood?
Come on, you bastard! Hit me!
Ryan, get this.
I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants.
Yeah.
So it's in Jotunheim?
Right
Some
there,
giants
right.
thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be
You there, Ryan?
me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
Look, here. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I don't... I can't.
What's this then? That's new.
Asgard is destroyed? But the other realms thrive?
Dylan.
And I am back. Anybody still here?
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, just an FYI, this Sunday, because it's Super Bowl, my in-laws are coming in, and my family, they're going to be coming in. They're going to be here for a week. So that means I'm going to be watching.
You won't be on.
Yeah, I won't be on because of the Super Bowl. They watch the Super Bowl. I'm just going to be there for the moral support because I don't like American football.
I don't care much for sports.
Oh, trust me, my friend, after a couple years of knowing me, I'm going to make you the biggest WWE fan you ever seen.
Holy sh!
You're going to be like, oh my God, Brock, can I please play as Edge next time when we play WWE?
We just saw we could win.
Don't get me wrong, like, I've seen, like, wrestling matches in my local area, just, like, I don't care for much about soccer or baseball or basketball.
Wait, you saw wrestling matches, like professional wrestling matches?
I guess, like, somewhat in my area, like, not like WWE, like, what other fighting organizations,
like Independence.
Yeah, something like that.
You might have seen me wrestle.
Well, that depends what you look like, but then again, you have a phone, you can just set a picture in the solo group chat now.
I will.
You know what I look like.
Yeah, I've seen your videos. I just don't like my picture taken. That's all.
No,
I don't. I look
like I believe you.
Yeah, I
believe you. Bro.
Yeah, it's just a thing with me. It's a pet peeve with me. I don't like my picture taken. Mainly because I look like shit. So.
Oh, who doesn't these days? Welcome in jail almost at 300. Fuck it. Might as well just keep doing it. I just beat my old high score. Let's do this one. Jets! Oh, God!
Dylan.
What?
Do you find it weird how like Majin Buu, how he can turn people into food and then eat them?
Well, to be honest, I didn't know who the hell he was until I played some of the games that include the Majin Buu saga, and then I didn't know he could do that when I first saw it.
Cause it's still it's not weird, but it's just odd, because he can look at him and then just open his mouth.
You don't find it weird that Piccolo could just somehow fucking make clothing out fucking energy beams. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but Piccolo making clothing out of energy beams still looks weird to me than some fat alien immortal slime just turns people into fucking whatever food to devour. Dang it, that's with the fat version. Don't know about the
Listen, I'm talking to them, so I don't mind. I know he needs company, so I'll see you again.
Oh, FYI, my Goku is now at almost 300, and so is my Vegeta. Like, he's at level 298, while Goku's at 299. Just doing another rate fade just to boost it.
Do you know what the max levels are for the characters in the game there?
It is 300 because that's the last skill upgrades for Goku and Vegeta to turn to blue forms automatically. Everybody else is just somewhere around 100, but with Goku and Vegeta, because they have more transformations, it's 300. Why?
I was just wondering if you knew, so I'd know in my game.
Yeah, it is 300 for Goku and Vegeta. Everybody else is somewhere around 100-ish. You can still level them up, but it depends on like what the skill tree. Like, you want to unlock a certain thing, you need to have be at a certain level. When you click on the thing, it'll show you what level you need to be at.
I'm guessing from what I remember that, like, Future Trunks and Gohan, they have their own separate level up thing too.
Future Trunks in DLC, yes, Future Gohan's always technically maxed out to his skill tree, just to give you a heads up.
I was just trying to remember.
Yeah, but you can still like level him up when on the story mode when you play as him, but
yeah, before he dies.
Yeah. Now, do you find it a bit difficult to play as him with one arm because he has to fight two opponents who have both sets of arms and he's down to just one?
Yeah, it probably is annoying.
You gotta admit it's kind of cool how he tries to fight them on his own while with just one arm. You gotta give him credit there.
Yeah, like you wouldn't see the Gohan that's in like part of the normal story, you wouldn't see him do that, like fight with one arm.
Yeah.
It's just weird how the villains just keep popping up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like some of them it makes sense, like Frieza, that made sense because they were on Namek and he already knew that the Dragon Balls were there, but with Cell, it didn't really make sense, and then Majin Buu, they just show up out of nowhere.
Well, Cell is from a future, and he was trying to... The Cell we are facing, he's from a timeline where Trunks must have succeeded in his mission destroying the androids, so... Cell must have got woken at some point later on, and then he just sees Trunks, decides to kill him, take his time machine, and send it back 4 years later before the events of the androids appear to attack. So, like, before Goku's supposed to die from a heart virus, so... Time travel is a fucking pain in the ass in the Dragon Ball universe.
It is over.
It is far from over.
Like, Vegeta is just still surprised how the legendary Super Saiyan Kakarot gets killed by a heart device.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how hard he trained to become a Super Saiyan himself, even in the future, he still dies.
There is always a
Yeah.
I will not lead you to war. I won't.
I mean, you can even see that he got all arrogant when he was fighting Android 18, and then he literally just got his ass handed to him by a woman, by a girl.
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing though. The Super Saiyan transformation affects the user's personality a bit differently, depends on what the person is.
Yeah, but Vegeta was already arrogant, but then when he becomes
being a Super Saiyan just makes him more of an asshole, yes.
Because he thought he could take on Android 18, and then she just literally slaps him and then sends him flying.
Hold on!
Over here! Your tank!
I think the person that has more effect on saying why Super Saiyan changes the person's personality is Goku, because think about it, he's pure heart, but then when he turns into it, he is nothing but a savage warrior full of nothing but rage.
Basically like a younger version of Kratos. Nothing but rage and animal.
Well, I recommend you look up like the entire Goku versus Frieza fight, like him as Super Saiyan, and you see like the rage Goku shows in that fight. It is just an intense battle.
Yeah, because he even tells him, he gives him a warning. He's like, I'm not going easy on you. Like, he's like, you're a monster that killed so many people. He's like, I'm not going easy on you.
Oh, sir.
And then when he gives Frieza a chance to, like, he almost like forfeits the fight, but then when Frieza tries to kill him, he's like, "You fool!"
Well, no, see, Goku realized he won because Frieza was losing power quickly. Every chance he flow at him, that's the problem.
Yeah, but he was about to give him, like, the benefit of the doubt, but then Frieza tries to do one last attack at him, but then he just turns around and says it flying. Like, shoots it right back at Frieza.
Well, it's either that or get killed, and he knew if he didn't do that, I mean, Frieza would come after Gohan and everybody else on Earth.
Look.
Well, he had no choice. Plus, I still don't understand during the Resurrection F arc, right? He still thought Frieza had some redeeming qualities. He clearly does not.
Only slaughter.
So what are we supposed to do? Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough.
He's killed so many, like, planets, so...
You're out of danger.
And Goku's the original home planet. Well, also technically Earth too, but that at least rewinds time, so that's a different story.
Don't take the fighting L. Can't they just leave us alone?
It's weird how, like, Lord Beerus wants to kill them at first, but then when he, like, fights Goku, he sees, like, potential in him.
Yeah, I don't know why Beerus has Frieza destroyed by Vegeta. That's never explained. All we know is Beerus asked Frieza to do it and at least wants to keep that hush, so I don't understand. Like, but I think one of my Xbox buddies tells me that Beerus did tell him at some point that he's the reason for Vegeta got destroyed, but I can't remember the reason why. I'm not really asking that question. But then I could be wrong about him telling them, but no.
I thought the reason Frieza wanted to destroy the planet was because he knew they were becoming more powerful than him. Like, because you kind of see that in the DLC as henchmen tell him that the Saiyans might become a threat. Like, if they leave them alive in the future, they might become a potential threat.
Mm.
And it looks like Frieza doesn't like that.
Yeah, well.
Guess you could say he was jealous in a way, because he could sense all that energy like that the Saiyans had.
Actually, no, he couldn't. Frieza still cannot sense energy, actually.
Well, then how come in the DLC they kind of somewhat show that he can sense how much energy they have?
Not actually, they can't sense Frieza's new power. That's the thing, though. See, Frieza's golden power is somewhat on the same rivalry as Goku and Vegeta in their blue form. So technically, golden form is Frieza's version of his species' god, I guess. Plus, the reason for it being gold just to piss off Goku and Vegeta the not Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Level up. Come on, please be enough. And both Goku and Vegeta at level 300.
I'll probably get mine to level like 300.
Take a while. Alright. Now to do the... And I do have enough for this shit. Sweet.
Well, I hope that DLC is good then, where they show Goku against like Piccolo at the World Tournament.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for, but I'm a little bit worried because Goku didn't technically learn how to fly until at the end of Dragon Ball. That's the thing, and most of the combat in this game does involve them mostly in the air, even though there's been ground fights. So. Skeleton. Oop. Goku Vegeta can now. What the hell am I hearing?
It's Ryan.
No, it's you.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Okay, what is it? What am I doing?
Can we leave?
Besides
You're
playing
being you.
Ragnarok.
Almost there. This way.
That was a Mudkip move, and you know it.
Who?
You know, shit for brains. Shit's
Oh.
Mudkip.
Oh, I also didn't know who you were talking about.
Actually,
Oh!
You want war, Atreus.
You didn't need to take that seriously either.
I didn't take that shit seriously.
I've had far more.
Sounded like it.
Heh.
Anything revolving or involving him, no, I don't take seriously.
Enough of Alfheim. We will return home.
I keep telling myself that.
I suppose the desert will be.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it's supposed to
Well,
mean.
I hope Tears had enough time to find its equilibrium.
Indeed.
But in all seriousness with him, I don't even give a shit anymore.
But they were fleeting.
There is nothing wrong.
He says, "Who do you think you're talking to? I am the proud prince of Saiyans.
Never can be quite sure what the giants meant by any of it.
I absolutely refuse to take orders from a little worm like you."
Entire journey to Jotunheim? If the giants saw Tyr leading armies at Ragnarok, and I believe them.
You may have taken of my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps: his pride.
Remember, we don't have the Unity Stone to let us jump off, right?
Of course they don't.
Enough.
He was getting me right at that point. Right when I was done eating.
Glad to see you back, young one. Come help me, won't you? Oh, sure. We can
Ooh.
stew will only improve with time.
You know, the only thing I do wish from the DLC is that it lets you use the steel orbs that you have in the main story to just be transferred over to the DLC so you can just get some of the upgrades quickly.
Yeah, you'll especially see that when you play the Bardock DLC, you'll see why.
Wait, it actually does that?
No, I was saying, like, when you see the Bardock DLC, you'll see why you wish that, like, some of the Z-Orbs would carry over. You'll understand why.
Okay.
Because some of those fights, even though, like, you start off at a high level, it's still, that doesn't really mean shit. Some of those fights are difficult.
Well, yeah.
Eat.
And you'll just see how difficult they are when you play. Especially the final boss fight against Frieza, that was literally like, I was on a speck of health and I still defeated him. Literally just one more hit and I would have died. Alright, what are my objectives now?
Enjoy.
I want to play as Deadpool.
We'll see about that.
Vegetables! Fucking vegetables from out of the dirt! I don't like it.
Here you are.
Yeah, I don't see Deadpool yet, so.
Maybe look up a video on it.
Yes.
Because I literally walking around, I just thought he'd be here, but I guess not.
Maybe it's taking its time, or like I said, maybe he'll appear later in the game. Again, I wouldn't know.
So, you really don't think he means anything?
I just wanted to play as the
To
Merc
the
with
journey
him.
Mom sent us on? Everything we saw in Jotunheim? What was it all for?
Because everyone loves Deadpool. So.
Don't you ever think
Well,
about
because
that?
of Ryan Reynolds playing as him in the movies.
Well, not just that. People liked Deadpool when he was in the comics too.
Yeah, I know.
Giants are counting on me.
What giants?
Well, yeah, that's like a given. So, because of how Ryan Reynolds played him in the movies, that just made people like him even more.
The only way that
Atreus. My son.
Not really thinking. I didn't see that many movies that have Ryan Reynolds. Like the only movie
Plus, you can't really say that like
Deadpool is the Green Lantern movie.
Plus, you can't really say that like X-Men Origins Wolverine made you want him as Deadpool because they messed Deadpool up in that movie. I mean, even though he was playing Wade Wilson, they screwed the character up so much in that first appearance.
I just don't understand. Why is there all this stuff about Loki and
Yeah, because they
Champion and
decided to
Iron
sew his mouth shut, which
He's just so...
number one rule of Deadpool, you can't shut him up. You just can't. So that was goofy that they tried doing that. They thought they were slick.
Mind if I give you the best advice you've heard all day? And possibly ever? Sleep. That's when all the troubles of your mind work themselves out.
Sure. Fine. Sleep? Sounds great.
Time to upgrade Spider-Man's abilities.
I do too. Get out of here already.
Already gone.
Probably because you're just worn out from being in school.
Well, time to save on the first save data. Now I have Goku and Vegeta at their fully max levels. Then again, sometimes I wonder when this game like adds new stuff. Like if they do involve more stuff for Goku and Vegeta, that means level up a bit further for them, and then more stuff for the skill tree.
True.
I think they should have like a stiff transformation slot in here, just in case if they somewhat like they wanted to add like Goku and Vegeta's other transformations. And again, you have the PC version, which people can mod the shit out of.
I was talking to Cyclops' sister in the game.
I didn't know Cyclops had a sister.
Yep, Magic.
Wait, no, Magic's not Cyclops' sister, it's actually Colossus.
Oh. Well, Cyclops, Colossus, same kind of thing.
No. I'm not gonna play Midnight Suns, or...
That's because I was playing the game, but like taking my time with it, so. Well, I gotta play other stuff too. The funny thing is, here's the Deadpool story mission. I can literally do it right now. It's on the little war table thingy, as I call it, like from Avengers. Well, I might as well do it and unlock Deadpool. They didn't. He's voiced by the same person that voiced him in the Deadpool video game.
I wouldn't have felt so bad about
Nolan North?
Yep. Because I'm telling him he's on point, so I gotta tell him.
Because that's the guy who voices their Deadpool.
It says mercenary mutant Midnight Sun, a new supernatural threat is rising. Who better to face it than? Okay, well, anyone other than Deadpool.
Was actually.
It literally said. It said.
We're sick of hearing
No, it said that in the game. It said, still, he is handy in a fight, and he might have leads we could use. Making contact is a priority.
Anyway, besides, Noah North also had done some work in the Batman Arkham series. In fact, turns out the guy who voices Deathstroke in Arkham Knight, it was the same guy who voices Norman Osborn in Marvel's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I could kind of see that because the voices sound similar.
I did not realize that until I actually did not notice that until I watched a video on that, actually.
Whatever. Will you stop?
Oh, they mentioned Red Skull in the cutscene.
Right. That.
They mentioned the guy who got dragged away by a tentacle. It's time to go recruit Deadpool. They even teased Dr. Doom in this game too. Because there's like an end credits scene at the very end where you see Dr. Doom walk out and then he picks up the Darkhold book that Wanda was using. No, I just saw the little end credit thing. Because it's just an end credit for a game, it's not like for one of the movies. Oh, Deadpool just killed that person. This game's rated T. They literally showed him stab his sword right through their chest. No blood, but I'm just saying they showed him stab him for a rated T game. Yeah, like they sometimes get away with some stuff, but not as much as they get away with M. Well, I like Deadpool's design. It kind of looks like the movie one. It was made way after the movies came out, both of them, because the second one came out in 2018. Dylan, I'm in the museum level and there's a banner that says Khonshu.
So, better, are you?
Yep. It's me!
I ain't got a bug.
You went, ha. True, you are never quiet, so.
He should pay for what he said about Mother. But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
Please wait.
Okay.
Please. Why is this happening?
that. Fenrir.
Bitch.
Hey, where you going? Follow you?
Yeah, the clickers.
That was the whole point. They're supposed to look terrifying, like...
Terrifyingly realistic.
Hey, how come the new episode of Bad Batch is 29 minutes?
Oh no.
Well, I thought Ryan knew because he watched the fucking episode.
Yeah, I watched them, but I don't know why some episodes are short and others are, like, really long. I don't know.
Hattie and Scott.
Hi there. So, where are we going?
Specky and Spanner.
Got it.
Oh, I can upgrade that.
I was having the weirdest dream and just kind of woke up here. Is this Ironwood?
Oh, I'm in
How I
Jotunheim.
got here? I dreamt my way here? I mean, suppose I must have. I'm
Atreus!
Sen? What's Sen? Oh, that might be Fenrir you're smelling. Wish you were here to meet you. There's a lot of you, huh?
Do not think I will forget that.
Ryan,
What's that smell?
Ryan, who do you miss more, Fenrir or Brock?
Sweeter? Maybe it's these
Fenrir.
You don't miss that fucking... You don't miss that blue, bald-headed bastard?
You tell me you were gonna eat me. That's a joke, right?
Do you miss yourself in the game?
No, baby, a little.
I've never seen a forest like
And
this.
it's not me. Can you please move? Oh, so it's so you then.
Through here?
Let's see. I could throw him into there, but I might need it. You gotta strategize in this game. Alright,
I'm in Ironwood.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll take out this guy. And there'll be an automatic knockout. Alright, now what else do I got?
I'm not finished with it yet.
That motherfucker takes out a knife.
The paint is made from the bark of the ironwood trees. They absorb the memories of the forest so that the paint remembers too. Memories of the past,
No one's near that, so...
of the future.
Boom!
I'd hate to get blood on it.
Insert catchphrase, yeah.
It's really you.
You know who I am? What's wrong?
I've been
Alright, what do I got? not safe for work stuff. They call Deadpool annoying. I know why we're fighting vampires in this DLC. Because it's not like Morbius is coming into the game or anything like that.
Well, not only that, Deadpool actually was married to the Vampire Queen, actually, in the comics. No, that's actually true. In fact, gamer, like, look up Google, like, type in, like, Deadpool marries a female vampire, it'll show it, like, I'm not joking. Oh, you don't find it weird somehow he has a fucking daughter, also in the comics. Well, yeah, but the thing is, though, Deadpool, before all that, he didn't have a kid, and then all of a sudden, he does.
Good one. When characters like Thor can still get a 4th movie. You could say that about a lot of Phase 4, just pointless.
Say goodbye. Yeah.
Whole life for this moment.
Beyond Ragnarok. Damn, I beat the game at 50 hours, 32 minutes. Jesus. That's how long it took me to platinum the fucking game.
You look weirder than I imagined.
Ragnarok.
Oh.
Sorry.
I've been platinumed it.
Was that mean?
I platinumed it on the 18th at 11:28 p.m. I got the trophy.
Damn it. I'm already messing this up.
What do you mean? Oh, it's just seeing, because when New Game Plus comes out in the spring, I'll be able to play New Game Plus again with that save I had. So, yeah, I'm just making sure that save is still there.
Let's start over. I'm Angrboda. You must have a lot of questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, King Haruf and Gana.
You'll get your answers soon enough.
Oh my god, I died. Combined amount of deaths I've had on between the both of them, I had to die at least 80 times.
You were playing on story.
Yeah, playing on story, and I had everything maxed out. The only thing I needed to do was fight Gana.
Kind of sad then that you were playing on story and you died that many times when it's story difficulty.
No, but at least I didn't stop.
Like, try doing that shit on, like,
give me God of
normal
War
or hard. Or give me God of War if you really want to go all out.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. The only way you'd ever see me do that shit is if they put them as trophies.
If someone challenged you and, like, brought your wife and kids into the fold, I know you'd do it.
What do you mean?
Like, if someone ever challenged you with something really